Now I'm just starting to wonder, like, how the multiple endings come into play. I feel like it's probably from later levels, because I don't see how we could have branched at this point.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Hmm?
don't you feel like something's a bit off? Like we're talking in different directions?
Aren't we always like that?
Yeah, but like, even more than normal?
We can't a bit more. Somebody's here!
And they're getting closer. Let's go home already. It's not here.
You can go home if you want.
Don't say that.
Eat a lion!
A lion?
Oh?
What are you kids doing out here?
Did you two see a boy around here? About your age? We're looking for our son.
Did you see anybody?
No, we haven't seen anyone at all. Oh.
See, he's not here. Let's go home. Come on.
How?
What?
How can you be so calm? Even if we go home, our son won't be there. How can you tell me to go home when our son is still missing?
Hey, now, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down! Of course you're calm.
What's that supposed to mean?
Isn't it obvious? You've never... I don't want to waste any more time. You can go home if you like, but I'm going to keep looking.
Why is she like this? Sorry you kids had to see that. You should go home too. Your mom and dad must be worried sick. I feel like we just watched a war go down.
A really short war.
Okay, I'm gonna bring that woman back, so you stop them men.
Huh? Why?
Because this kind of thing ain't right.
What kind of thing?
Moms and dads shouldn't fight.
Alright. But that's what moms and dads always do, right? Alright, well, I guess we're splitting up. Oh.
Yep.
No more talking. Okay.
Alright, see you back.
Wait! Huh? You're the kid from earlier. Could you please stop for a moment? Did you need something? I think you should go talk to your wife. I don't think that's any of your business. It isn't. I'm only here because I got put up to this. But my friend has gone to find your wife, so I want you to come back with me so you can talk to her. I can't believe we needed two kids to help us get our act together. Okay, I'll try to talk to my wife. Thank you. Now, I have a question for you, kid. Did you run away from home? I ran away a lot as a kid, too. My parents always got angry at me for it, but I'll never forget that taste of freedom. I was an awful kid, now that I think about it. I'm sure my son just wanted to run away for a bit, too. But we've looked and we've looked, and we've never found him. It's already been 3 years. 3 years?! It's too long for me to think he just ran away from home. I'd love to think he's doing just fine somewhere out there, but... You don't hate him? Of course not. I love him, which is why I can't just hope that he's okay. it would hurt me all the more if I found out he wasn't. That's why I've been thinking that my wife and I should start a new family, to move on. But my wife can't imagine a family without her son. I don't know what to do. Maybe we should just accept that we're walking different paths in life. Huh? Sorry, this isn't something I should talk about to a kid. It really isn't. Can I ask you something? Do you think I look tasty? What on earth are you talking about?
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm sorry too.
I'll keep looking with you. I can't leave you out here in the mountains alone.
Thank you, dear.
Let's get going.
Let's. I'm sorry you had to see our fight earlier.
You can't just forget about what happened. Okay, then. You two should get along like all moms and dads should.
Hey, what are you...
Don't get a divorce.
Now that's a bit...
A divorce? A divorce, huh? Maybe that's the best option.
Pardon me?
We don't want the same things in life. Being together won't make us happy.
Perhaps you're right.
What? No! Your son will be sad.
Perhaps. But sometimes adults have to make decisions that children don't like. And I'm sure my son would be happy as long as he has me.
Wait, why would he end up with you? You can't just assume that because you're his mother.
Are you being serious right now? He doesn't love you at all. Of course he would come with me.
You're just saying that because that's how you want him to feel. Maybe that's why he left. You put too much pressure on him.
How could you say that? I know him. He's my son.
What do you two think?
Huh?
If you were our kids, who'd you choose? Me or my wife?
How could we answer that?
We don't even know you. Don't say that. Make a decision, and you can't answer both.
Yes, I think we need an answer. It's a very serious question for the two of us.
So what's your answer? What do you think?
I don't know.
A choice!
Oh, so here's where it's gonna start branching.
Alright. What are your base feelings?
Okay, so going off this, I only have what I know from Dad.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what Mom was like when you got to talk to her privately. What I can tell is she is very much stuck in the past about her son. The fact that, like, I don't know if you heard, I mean, you played this game now and you've seen everything, it's been 3 years. And I'm not saying, like, oh, you can, like, forget and move on from, like, losing a kid like that, but she's not just not moving on, she's also kind of a little bit delusional here with, like, of course he picked me, you're the reason why he's left us, or whatever, he didn't love you at all, and, like, no, a kid's gonna love their parent. Like, she's very much kind of not even, like, really looking for her son anymore, she's looking for the idea of her son at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like, if she had her kid, because he wouldn't be the same person as he was 3 years ago, I have this distinct feeling that she would just not be able to handle that. Now, Dad is an interesting one. He seems calm, but at the same time, he's definitely being a little bit rash right now with the, well, maybe we should get a divorce right after we had a fight. But Mom also kind of latched right on to that, so, like, I think they're 2 and 2 for that one. Like, they're both kind of bad on that
in
part.
Mom private conversation, she definitely did mention maybe we should have a divorce. Because, like, he definitely doesn't see things the way I do. She grew up without a family, and so having a son was, like, the one thing that she had. She finally had a family, and then, like, she found the husband, and suddenly the husband's, like, really cold about not wanting to find this child. He's just, like, we should just move on. And she, the first family she had was that son. She doesn't want to move on from that.
I see. And, like, I get that, but I really do wish, like, I could say neither or both in this instance. Like, wait, can I pick this down here?
No, down there is just the confirmation of your choice.
Dang. Because genuinely, this is a situation where I wish I could just shake the mom and say, the first family member you had was your husband.
Well, that's untrue. They got married after she had the child.
Oh, that I didn't know.
They were not together until after she had given birth to that child.
So is he the kid's stepdad or something?
Yeah, it's the kid's stepdad, but she had him, and they got married when he was still very young.
I see,
like
a
baby. So, like, they essentially grew up with mother and father, not like there was a different dad. She doesn't know who the other dad was.
That also makes sense why she's claiming the he doesn't love you at all weirdness. I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying I see why she's thinking that now. Because I very much disagree with her, having grown up with my own mom and stepdad situation.
Yeah.
This is again a situation now where I wish I didn't have to pick, because, like, this actually does reflect my own parentage. Now I'm wondering, like, if I ran away at, like, 7, I guess, since we're, like, 10.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell would have happened if I would have, like, preferred which parent over the other? Probably when I was 7, I would have picked my mom, but that's because, like, that's my mom, and, like, when you're really young, you tend to latch onto those parents. But if, like, this had been, like, my middle school or high school years, I probably would have gone with my dad. And that was just because my mom was really busy with work at that time in my life.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, this is a combination of, like, one parent or the other. It was just which parent was I spending more time with at that phase of my life. This is an awkward one.
Yeah, I think this is the most awkward choice, but the other ones are also like,
Like, there's no, like, clear right answer.
Yeah, there's no clear right answer for these. I was of the opinion that I felt like the dad was a little bit more sensible in the, like, honey, it's been 3 years. We need to put this into the past. I think he's gone.
Yeah, no, as he even pointed out, and this is one of the reasons why I'm kind of leaning towards him, is at this point I either have to hope he is okay, or I have to come to terms with the idea that he's not, since it's been 3 years.
And even if he is okay, it doesn't seem like he's going to come back.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of have to agree with the dad, like, that it's probably a better idea to start a new family. Though I can see why the mom would be hurt.
Yeah, but also, I feel like the question is, who would you choose?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the wrong question.
It really is. Because my answer
I think...
that I kind of want to say, it's not both. It's actually neither.
Yeah, like these two need to do their own things at this point. The kid's fine wherever he is.
Or, unfortunately, he might just be dead.
Yeah, he might just be dead.
Because, like, the thing is, they said their kid is our age, and we're 10, and he's been gone for 3 years, so that was a 7-year-old who went missing. I don't have strong opinions about... I don't have a strong belief that a 7-year-old survived 3 years by themselves.
Yeah.
They've either been kidnapped, or they are dead. Like, that's pretty much the only two options here.
Alright. Final decision.
Alright, I'm leaning slightly towards Dad, just because I feel like that's gonna be the one that will make Mom go nuclear, and I'd rather just get that out of the way.
Fair.
Because we're gonna be doing this again anyway, from what I can tell, so... Alright. Dad.
Thanks, you two. See? All boys want to live with
That
their
is
father.
not what I said! Let's just go.
Alright. Anyway, thanks for that, kids.
I have a very bad feeling about however that choice would go down.
Did we say the right thing?
Was there even a right answer?
That was so scary.
But they kind of remind me of my parents.
Really?
Yeah, they fight all the time, but they don't know how to stop, so they ask me to choose. That's all. Wait, that way it's all on me. They don't want any of the blame. We should probably get going too. Slowly though, so we don't run into those two again.
Yeah.
I really don't want to go home now.
Same.